Welcome to VeriFirst training. This section will cover general use of the VeriFirst website, specifically in regard to the multifamily platform. The first step is to log on to the VeriFirst homepage. From here, click Account Login in the top right corner. Each user within your company will have a unique login. VeriFirst can establish 3 levels of user access: property level, regional level, and corporate level. We'll now log in with VeriFirst Test account. Once you log in, you'll be directed to your account summary page. From here, you can view applications in process, begin a new screening application, review property analytics and prior reports, and more. We'll start with applications in process. The far left column is the report ID column. Each report that's run is given a unique ID number. The applicant name is found under the applicant column. The created date lists the date the report was run. The status lists the status of the report, and the recommendation column lists VeriFirst's unique VeriGuide recommendation. This area serves as your dashboard for pending background results or applications that otherwise require your attention. In addition to this dashboard, VeriFirst has created a monitoring system that will automatically search for an updated status on a pending application and email you when results are ready to review. We'll now move on to beginning the screening process. To begin screening a new application, click the large red button. You will now be prompted to enter the applicant's information. All fields marked with the red asterisks must be filled out. For training purposes, we have created a mock account. I will now enter the information for that account. We'll use Shirley Muscle as an example. If you are utilizing one of VeriFirst's integrations with a property management software system, there will be no need to complete this section. To help ensure FHA compliance, VeriFirst will pre-configure your screening criteria by applicant, co-applicant, and guarantor, so there is no need to select which background checks you will run for each application. International applicants. If your applicant does not have a valid Social Security number or is arriving from a foreign country, navigate to the Options drop-down and select Accept Non-U.S. Applicant ID. This option releases the requirement for a 9-digit Social Security number and adjusts your screening criteria to only search our international watch list background check. Co-applicants and guarantor. By default, the co-applicant and guarantor fields are ghosted out. To include a co-applicant or guarantor, simply hover over the Options menu on the respective section and click Add Co-applicant or Add Guarantor to include another applicant on the same report. VeriFirst will combine the results of the joint application and deliver a single rental recommendation. Now back to running a single U.S. applicant. Once you have entered all required applicant data, click Submit to begin the background request. At this time, VeriFirst is reaching out to our database to ensure it delivers the most accurate and up-to-date information. If your property is configured for rent forecast, VeriFirst rental payment history report and propensity to pay scoring model, you may notice an alert to add rent forecast if your applicant has failed to meet your predefined credit score or FICO score thresholds. You can see in this example we have received that request. Click the button Continue. VeriGuide recommendation and leasing decision. Your account can be configured in one of 2 ways. VeriFirst can make a pass or green, a conditional or yellow, or fail red recommendation, known as the VeriGuide, based on the background screening results. Your staff can then review the full details or partial details of the screening report and make a leasing decision to accept or deny. Or, if you choose to provide VeriFirst with a copy of your rental screening criteria and occupancy guidelines, VeriFirst will electronically and manually review the background results and make consistent and compliant decisions on your behalf. Note, our recommendation was to fail for reasons related to credit history and FICO scores, and this property was configured to have VeriFirst make the accept or deny decision. Here you can see the VeriGuide in the top right corner. Adding rent forecast. If the FICO or credit history was the only cause for failure, your property managers can add rent forecast to supplemental traditional credit trades with rental history payment data and non-traditional credit data by clicking Add Rent Forecast on the left-hand navigation. We'll try the example. At this time, VeriFirst is completing the rent forecast. It's reaching out to our databases to ensure we deliver the most up-to-date and accurate information. Based on predefined scoring parameters VeriFirst establishes when your account is activated, your applicant has the ability to move from a fail or deny status to an accept or accept with condition status if a positive rent forecast score is discovered. In this case, you can see the VeriGuide was moved from a deny to a conditional status. Each type of report is clickable. For example, when you click here on Rent Forecast, you'll see the details of the report. Here you can see the rent forecast information, such as the basic demographic information, employment history, and payment history. It's now time to notify our applicant. You can click on the Notify Applicant button located on the left side navigation bar. Note, by clicking Top or Executive Summary, you'll be redirected to the top of the report. An accept decision will auto-generate an acceptance letter. A conditional accept decision will provide you with the utility to select the conditions of the accept decision and generate a conditional acceptance letter. In this case, we've been given the option to select conditions for acceptance. You can either require an additional security deposit or require a guarantor. In this case, we'll require an additional security deposit. Choose the amount you desire, and in this example, we'll choose $500. And click the button Create Letter. You may have to disable pop-ups at the top of your screen. Also note that a deny decision will automatically generate an adverse action letter that is both compliant with the FCRA and the Dodd-Frank Credit Score Disclosure Act. As a courtesy, VeriFirst provides a pre-populated letter with the applicant data. You can either use this exact letter or format it to your liking if you desire. After reviewing the letter, click the button Save this letter and print it. Once the letter has printed, scroll back to the Applications in Process to see that this application has been removed. By clicking Account Summary, you should see that the application has now been removed. If you see the notice to print letters, this means your print job has not gone through. We'll try it again. Click the button Create Letter, disable pop-ups, You can review the letter again to ensure accuracy. Click the button Save this letter and print. We'll try printing to a different printer this time. Scroll back to Account Summary, and as you can see, the application has been removed from our Applications in Process section. Once you have notified all applicants on an application, the background screening process is marked complete. This concludes VeriFirst training on the multifamily platform.